friends, welcome to the Better English class. I hope you are doing well in this corona pandemic. I'm so happy to share with you my joy as my channel has touched 1000 subscribers mark, and all credit goes to you. It's all because of your association with my channel. It is possible, and I believe that you like all my videos and you are benefiting out of it. And my best wishes to all of you that you develop your English and be smart. If you are watching my channel for the first time, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, so may I request you to quickly subscribe to it and click the bell button so that you may not miss any future videos that I'll be updating. In the last video, I discussed how to identify the subject and the predicate. And I believe that you have benefited out of it and you have clarified all your doubts related to subject and predicate. So friends, before I start the discussion, let us look at the expectation and the outcomes of this video. The expectation, what I expect from you, and the outcomes, what you expect from me. So let's take a look at it. Expectations. Watch this video until the end of it. Focus your full attention on the lesson. Note down the important points. Refer to your grammar book. Write down your queries and your doubts in the comment box below so that I can answer those for your understanding. The outcomes of the video are: develop a clear understanding on the topic. Use words in sentences flawlessly. Improve comprehension skills. Build up vocabulary and master your English grammar. Well, what is a noun? According to English grammar book, nouns are names. Whatever you see in and around you are in fact nouns. Nouns are the names of persons or things or ideas or concepts or activities. Let's discuss it elaborately so that we can understand the concept of noun in a much better way. So let's look at this story and try to pick up the words which are nouns. It is the story of a father and a son. A man had two sons. The younger son demanded his share of property from his father. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his two sons. A few days later, the younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a city, and there he wasted all his money in wild living. By the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land, and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him to work in his farmland. So the farmer sent him to his field to feed his cattle. The young man became so hungry that even he started to eat the fodder meant for the cattle. Eventually, he felt sorry for his wrong decision and decided to go back home. So friends, the story that I have read out to you just now, you have a look at it and try to pick up those words that sound like a noun. Remember what I said to you, nouns are names. Try to find out all those words that sound like a noun. So Let me show you what I have worked out for your understanding. Let us look at the story once again. So I've changed the color of those words which are nouns or which are used as nouns in the story. Man. Why man is a noun? Man is the name of a male person. That is why man is a noun. Son. Why son is a noun? Son. Who do we call son? We call a person's male child or a child which is born to a person called son. Similarly, you can see the rest of the words share, property, father, wealth, days, belongings, city, money, time, famine, land, farmer, field, cattle, fodder, decision, home. These are all nouns, and we will look at it and study these words and also discuss the topic noun further. So I've jotted down all these nouns in according to its paragraphs. So let's look at it. By the time you would have got some idea on how to identify noun. Now I'll be giving you 4 tips using which you can easily identify noun. So let's look at the tip number 1. What is tip number 1? Nouns are names. As we saw in this story, there were the nouns are names. Let's look at how the nouns are names. Man. Man is a male person. Then son. Son is the child of or the male child of a person or a male child born to a person. So what is belonging? Belonging means those things that you own or those things that belong to you. That is why it is called belonging. So belonging is also the name of certain things that belong to you. Then money. Money is something that you earn, or money is something that you get when you sell something. So that is called money. So it is also a kind of name. That is why money is also a noun. And the other word we can look at is cattle. So the cattle, a herd of animals which are kept for either milk or meat purposes. So tip number 1, nouns are names. You have to understand it and remember this tip for all time to come. So this will help. The tip number 2 suggests that nouns are preceded by articles. What are articles? We have got 2 articles. Never commit the mistake of saying there are 3 articles in English grammar, because you can see a or an and the. So because you look at it as 3, that's why you may say 3 articles, but they are actually 2 articles. One indefinite articles, a or an, and the other one is definite article, the. So nouns are preceded by articles, a or an or the. So look at some of the words from this story. A man, a city, the fodder, the kettle. So this is how you can see the nature and the use of the word. Look at The articles are used before these words. So first of all, we saw nouns are names, and secondly, we saw nouns are preceded by articles. The third tip says nouns are preceded by adjectives. Have you observed how I pronounced the word adjective? Yes, it is adjective. D is silent. Never pronounce this word as adjective. It is adjective. Okay, what is an adjective? Adjective is a qualifying word or a quantifying word. So adjective either qualifies or quantifies the noun. So whenever you see a kind of number or a kind of quality uh, in front of the noun, it is adjective. So what is the third tip? Third tip suggests that nouns are preceded by adjectives. So here in this story we find certain uh, set of words that help us understand this tip. Two sons. Here son, we already discussed that it is a noun, but in front of son uh, you find the word two. Two suggests number. How many? How many sons? Two sons. The man had two sons. One, two. Two sons. So two here is an adjective because it quantifies the noun son. The next set of words is a few days. A few. A few suggest a certain number of something. So here days are noun, and a few days, a certain number of days. So here a few functions as adjective before the noun days. The next set of words is wild living. Here we have to understand, see, living doesn't look like a noun, right? Because living, it has an ing form, so it looks like a verb. Only verb has ing form. So how can a living or the ing form of the verb live used as noun? So it is possible. Sometimes ing form of the verb is used as noun. Here living. Why it is noun? Because it suggests the name, or it suggests the way the person lives. So it defines the life of that person. So living is a noun. So what is the word used before that word living? Wild refers to uncontrolled living. So here living is a noun and the word wild precedes this noun. The next set of words are great famine. Famine, we all understand, famine is a noun. And what kind of famine it is? It is a great famine. Similarly, the other set of words, local farmer. Here farmer is a noun, and local defines what kind of farmer he is. So this farmer belongs to that particular locality. So this farmer doesn't belong to any outside land. That's why he is called local farmer. So local adjective, farmer noun, local farmer. And the next set of words, wrong decision. Decision is a noun. Decision comes from the verb decide. So decision. And decision can be right, decision can be wrong. So here wrong, decision. So wrong is the adjective and decision noun. So the tip number 3 suggests that nouns are preceded by adjectives. Tip number 4 suggests that nouns are preceded by possessive pronouns. What's possessive pronouns? Possessive, you know, the word possess, that means what you hold on or what you have, that is possess. So what are the possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns are my, your, his, her, or their, or our. These are all possessive pronouns. So we could see in this story that there are certain possessive pronouns used before the noun. His father, his belongings, his wealth, his money, his field. So these are all, nouns, and the possessive pronouns are used. So this is how you can easily identify noun. And you can be certain that whenever a word is preceded by either article or adjective or possessive pronouns, you must be sure that the word is a noun. And above all, what is a noun? Noun is a name. So this is how you can easily identify the nouns in a sentence. Let's have a quick look at how the nouns function in the sentence. The nouns are used in English sentences as, number 1, subject. It is used as subject. This is what we also discussed in the previous video. The example is carpenters make furniture. Here, look at carpenter. Carpenter is a noun, and here used as subject. Nouns can also be used as direct object. Look at the sentence. Ramesh washed the car. So here the car is a noun. It directly receives the action from the subject. So it is called direct object. Noun can also be used as indirect objects. Look at the example. I sent Ashok the camera. So here, I sent the camera. The camera is the direct object. But whom did I send to? I sent Ashok the camera. So here Ashok also is part of that object, because Ashok also receives the action indirectly. So here Ashok is an indirect object. Noun can also be used as object of a preposition. Look at the example. From her perspective, the meeting was a success. Look at the word perspective. And where is the preposition? From. From her perspective. Perspective is the object of the preposition from. So that's how noun can also be used as object of a preposition. Noun can also be used as an adjective. Look at the sentence. The water pump is broken. See, both water and pump are nouns. But here the main noun is pump. And what kind of pump it is? Water pump. The pump can be other pumps, but we are talking about the water pump. So water is qualifying the word pump here. That is why water is used as an adjective, because it talks about the noun pump, or it gives more information about the noun pump. And finally, nouns can also be used as adverb. You may be surprised, but it is the way it is used. So the example is I walked home. So here home is a noun basically, but here I walked home. The word home, though it is a noun, but used here as an adverb, or it talks about the verb. That is why home is used as an adverb. So in this way, we see that noun can be used as subject, direct object, indirect object, object of a preposition, adjective, or adverb. So this is how noun can be used in different way in different sentences. What we have learned today? Number one, nouns are names. Number two, nouns are preceded by articles, adjectives, possessive pronouns. Number three, nouns can be used as subject, direct object, indirect object, adjective, adverb. Noun can also be used as the object of a preposition. So this is how what noun is. So the first thing you must remember, noun is a name. I hope you have understood the concept of noun, and thanks so much for watching. I'll come with the other topic in this basic grammar series, so stay tuned to it.